Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be doing a fun summer date night must-haves. So I did have a subscriber pop the idea into my head, and her name is Hannah. So thank you so much, Hannah. She gave me a few video suggestions, and then I also had someone else recently ask me what fragrance would I recommend for a summer date night. So I figured that this would be a super fun video to do, just me giving you a few suggestions of fragrances that I think would be great for a summer night out with either a fun date, or it doesn't have to be a date. Maybe you just want to go out with friends or family. But I feel like I'm focusing more on the date side of things though, because some of them are pretty sexy, but you can take them as you want. You know that fragrances can be worn however you want and whenever you want. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, beauty, self-care, body care, all of that type of content. If you are into that, then please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload a new video, which is usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you are a returning subscriber, how are you guys doing? Welcome back. I am so happy to be here with you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much. So with that said, let's go ahead and let's get started on today's video. So I took a look at my collection and I just stood there in front of it, and I just let the fragrances kind of like pop out at me, and I envisioned myself being in a date, which I don't really get to go on much dates. I don't really trust a lot of people with my kids. I don't like leaving my kids at places. So we have 3 kids, and recently my mother-in-law came to visit, and I went on a date with my husband. The weekend that we went to the beach house, I left my daughters with my mother-in-law, and I think that was the first time that I was out with my husband alone in like close to 2 years. So yeah, date night for me sounds super exciting, way more exciting than usual. But I'm just picturing like a fun dinner with my husband, or going maybe somewhere, like even staying somewhere like in a hotel or something, or like a vacation, but nighttime. So this is what we are focusing on. Let's go ahead and let's begin with the first one here. If you want to smell like a sexy sangria type of scent, this just makes me think about that. And this is Lalique Amethyst. This is to me a perfect summer nighttime fragrance. This reminds me of a sangria. It has a lot of berries in it. So the main accords are fruity, sweet, woody, floral, and rose. The top notes are blackcurrant, blackberry, blueberry, and mulberry, and also big strawberry. So a lot of berries are in here. You have pepper, peony rose, ylang ylang. And the base notes are musk, woody notes, and bourbon vanilla. Oh, I feel like this one, I didn't like this fragrance when I first got it, and so many of you guys told me to just let it sit, leave it alone, and revisit it. Yes, this is amazing. It smells very berry-like. All of those dark berries, juicy berries. It smells like a sangria to me, and I love sangria, and it just reminds me of like summer nighttime. So I would love to wear this to like, I just picture myself wearing like kind of like what I'm wearing right now. So wearing all black with like really nice makeup and smelling like this. It's very unique, so you're not gonna have a lot of people around you smelling like this. This is a fragrance that I feel like only people who are super into fragrances knows about, but your average fragrance consumer might not even know that this exists. And you're gonna be smelling sexy, bomb. It's juicy berries, deep, kind of like syrupy, but in the berries way. The next one is a little bit more on the intense side, but I just got this, and this had to be on my date night one because I just feel like this is what I would want to smell like if I want to be sexy on a date. And this is Scandal by Night by Jean Paul Gaultier. And this one is like a cherry, syrupy, sweet, still with that DNA of the original one. Oh my God. It's so good. This one for a summer nighttime date is amazing. I feel like the honey is not as intense in this one as it is in the original. So I think more people might like this one more. This one has a little bit more of a smoother type of quality to it, almost like if it had almond in it. I think it is because of that cherry note that it does smell that way. There's also pear in here. So the top notes for this one are honey, bitter orange, and citruses. Middle notes are cherry, tuberose, orange blossom, pear, and nard Himalayan. Base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, amberwood, and white musk. So I think the star of this one is that cherry that just makes it unique and stand out. And I think for a nighttime date, this would be super sexy, super just like provocative, and just, this one's not plain. This one is grown. This one is not like a high school date. This is like a grown woman type of date, you know? It's so good. And the main thing that sticks out in this one is that cherry, which I'm not really a cherry lover like that, but it just works in this one. This is just a seductive, sexy, provocative type of fragrance. Okay, now switching from a super sexy, provocative, thick, intense type of fragrance, we're gonna go to a more like flirty date night type of thing. Maybe you're going to like an arcade or just somewhere more casual, or like maybe like a fair type of thing, but it's nighttime. And I think that Sexual Sugar would be a nice one for a summer night date. It's flirty, it's playful, but it's like still sexy at the same time. This one's very sweet, very, very sweet. This is just like Pink Sugar, but this one is smoother than Pink Sugar, and it doesn't have that sharp note that Pink Sugar has that I just couldn't get with like a chemical type of smell. This doesn't have that. And the notes for this one are sugar and wild berries in the opening, passion flower and African orange flower in the middle, and the base notes are vanilla and almond, my favorite. Yeah, this one is a more playful, flirty, maybe like getting to know them type of date, and you want to kind of just be flirty and girly and fun, but nothing too like sexual, you know. Even though the name is Sexual Sugar, but it's more of like a sweet, playful type of scent, but nice for nighttime. It's not like a playful daytime scent. So yeah, really, really nice fragrance. This next one I just hauled, but when I thought about nighttime date for the summer, I automatically put this one on the list because I just get those vibes from this one. And this one is the Montpellier, but this is the EDT version. This one is just juicy berries, but perfect for nighttime wear. So the notes on this one are raspberry, blackberry, bergamot, and pink pepper. Middle notes are peony, datura, jasmine, sunback, and orange blossom. And the base notes are patchouli, white musk, cashmere, and ambroxan. This one is just perfect for a nighttime summer fragrance. You get all of those juicy berries, but then the patchouli's quietly in there. It's not like the EDP where it's overbearing. It is so nice. So here in Puerto Rico, there's this place called San Juan, which is kind of like where you walk around and you have like nightclubs and you have restaurants and stuff like that. I just picture myself like walking if I was to go on a date, probably walking there dressed really pretty with this fragrance on, it would totally just so good. It's sexy, but it's like flirty, fun at the same time. Nothing too serious in this one either. Perfect for a date. So the next one, to brighten up a little bit of the colors here, this is Giorgio Armani Si Passion. And man, this one, I actually prefer this fragrance in the winter if I'm gonna wear it during the day, because it is so good in the winter. But at nighttime in the summer, it will work because it is so sexy. This is a sexy fragrance, and like she just took like the best shower, used the best body wash, like luxurious shampoo and conditioner. So good. This one, I feel like it's very sexy and very like provocative for sure. This one makes me feel super confident when I wear it, and I love the bottle and I love the scent. The top notes are pear, blackcurrant, pink pepper, and grapefruit. Middle notes, you have pineapple in here, rose, heliotrope, and jasmine. And the base notes, you have vanilla, cedar, patchouli, and amberwood. I definitely pick up the blackcurrant and the pink pepper the most. I don't know if I necessarily get pineapple in this one, but I feel like those fruits mixed in there is what gives it kind of like that shampoo type of vibe, but very sexy. So in the summer, I don't think I would wear this during a day, but at nighttime, for sure, to a date, this is perfection for a date. Sexy. It just smells so good. You can't go wrong with this one on a date. I feel my husband likes this one. When I first wore this one, it was in winter, and I remember specifically that he gave me a compliment on this one every single time that I put it on. But I haven't worn it here too much, so I think next time that we are out, like during the evening time, I'm gonna pick this one up because it's just so good. Next on my summer date night list, I would have to put Givenchy's L'Interdit. I cannot wait to start wearing this one. I haven't worn it yet, but this one is just a classy, very put together woman. So good. Yeah. This is a really, really nice one to wear out on a date. I'm not a fan of the EDT version. I've told you guys that in other videos, but the EDP, it is just perfect. It's your perfect amount of tuberose with a little bit of spiciness in there. So it's floral, but then it has a little bit of spiciness to ground it out. So it makes it a tad bit warm, but it's still a cool fragrance. It's a very hard fragrance to explain. It's very unique. It's so good. This one, I see it more for like a very nice restaurant type of date in the evening. The top notes for this one are pear and bergamot. Middle notes are tuberose, orange blossom, and jasmine sambac. And the base notes are patchouli, vanilla, and broxen, and vetiver. That vetiver is exactly, it's so good. It gives it a little bit of like a spicy touch to it. So good. I think this one's super, super sexy. All right, this next one is from KKW Fragrance, and this is from the Jeff Leatham collection, and this is Night Iris. This one is definitely one that you're gonna want to save for nighttime, and I think that in the summer, this will smell really good. This is a tobacco type of fragrance. Oh yes, this is super sexy and not the type of scent that I would usually go for, but definitely a nighttime date type of fragrance. Night Iris is just like sexy, deep vibes. super sexy, and the tobacco in here is really good. I'm not really a fan of tobacco notes, but I really like the way that this one smells, so I cannot wait to wear this one. I haven't worn it yet. I've been playing catch up with a lot of my fragrances, so yeah, this one just gives me date night vibes for sure. If you like a more deep, sexy, dark type of fragrance, a little bit of tobacco in there. The notes are wild berries, black pepper, and bergamot. Middle notes are iris, dahlia, and tobacco leaf. And then the base notes are patchouli, benzoin, and sandalwood. This next one is a little bit more common. It is one that a lot of women go to, but I just had to put it in this list because I think that it's a good summer night or summer date night fragrance, and this is YSL Black Opium. You just can't go wrong with this one. This one is sexy. This one is sweet at the same time. You have those coffee notes in here. Yes, it's super sexy, and I don't really care how many people smell like this or who wears it or how much it's been worn. This is a good one. I feel like it's just a nice one to have for when you just want to feel sexy, smell good. That coffee in there, it just makes the fragrance, it just grounds out the fragrance so much, even though it's still sweet. So there's vanilla in here, and it's just perfect. So the top notes are pear, pink pepper, and orange blossom. Middle notes are coffee, jasmine, bitter almond, and licorice. And the base notes are vanilla, patchouli, cedar, and cashmere wood. This one just smells sexy. Like, there's no other word other than just sexy, yummy. So good. This one is so good. And the next one is Dolce and Gabbana, The Only One Intense. This one is definitely a nice summer date night fragrance. There is so many notes in here, but what I get from this one, I get a lot of that apple that is in here. So I'll read the notes to you. This one opens up with neroli, green apple, and Italian mandarin. The middle notes are jasmine, coconut, and orange blossom. And the base notes are vanilla, cashmere wood, and cedar. I do get the coconut, I do get the apple, and then it's just like, imagine those fruits but in a dark way. So usually those fruits are tropical and they're bright and they're daytime type of fragrances, but this one to me is an evening, summer, just really nice and unique fragrance, and it just smells super feminine and sexy and just like provocative and just perfect for pretty much any type of date night. And you're going to smell unique. The coconut and the green apple in here are just, they are just gorgeous, and I just think this one is a stunner, and you're gonna feel sexy, you're gonna feel confident with this one. So this one is a must-have, and you can find it at a very good price on FragranceNet. I believe I paid like $30 because this was a tester bottle. So smells really nice and it's affordable, so sounds like the whole package to me. The last fragrance is another like deep berry type of fragrance, and this is Salvatore Ferragamo Signorina Misteriosa. This one I feel like it is just really nice for summer evening as well. It's so good. It kind of reminds me a little bit on, like, these two kind of vibe in the same like berry, dark berry type of vibes, but this one is definitely sweeter. Yeah, way sweeter. So they vibe the same. This one is more like sangria type of like tart type of berry. This one is more your sweet type of berry, but still gorgeous for a nighttime date. I think it's sexy, it's playful at the same time, it's pretty, it's fun, it's like everything wrapped in one, and just perfect for date night. So I really think that these fragrances are perfection for summer date nights, and the top notes for this one are blackberry and neroli. Middle notes are tuberose and orange blossom, and the base notes are milk mousse, black vanilla, husk, and patchouli. So what makes this one a little bit just more unique is that milk mousse. It makes it like a creamy berry type of scent, and it is just amazing. So there is my lineup for summer date night must-have fragrances. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, and I would love to know what is that fragrance that you put on a summer night that makes you feel sexy and that is just perfect for date night. Let's go ahead and let's talk to each other in the comments. I can't wait to talk to you guys there, and I will see you guys in my next video.